Welcome back, guys. Today we will be concentrating on the one and only, the majestic Season 7 Beast Boy location, Polar Peak. Welcome back, guys. We got some news on Polar Peak and stuff like that. We have new events, new everything, so much stuff to talk about. Alright, first, we know Polar Peak has been existing since Season 7. It has came into the region from Season 7, and we have been waiting till, Season 7 had many theories of Polar Peak having dragon eggs, but that was all wrong. It was just Polar Peak having a Fire King and Ice King battle. A lot of people thought about the dragon eggs and stuff like that. It was a big controversy about every YouTuber, like, it told dragon eggs, oh my god, oh no. Everything was that. So today we have to prove that wrong, guys. Today what we're gonna do is see this right here. Yes, with the new update, which is the Fortnite collaborating with Michael Jordan. I also made a stream up on that. You can go watch the stream after. You can go watch that if you guys like it. So what I did was I just show you guys around. I didn't show you the actual map, like like hot drops. Like Playground doesn't have any hot drops, but like still. So you see this? Yes, it's cracked. Oh my god! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? All right, now the thing with this right here is that the amount of what you call it? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, so Polar Peak is one of the most favorited locations in Season 7. People first thought it was a dumb location, and they're like, no, it doesn't work out, it's so dumb. It's doo-doo, why should we go near it? Now everybody is going near it. If you go in a solo match, like, I have a strategy, like, I have something on my sleeve that I could do if there's a, like, an event like that. Like, if there's an event that where like a lot of people come and try to get the, oh my goodness, I was so close. Alright, so Polar Peak again, back to the Polar Peak event. Recently with the new update, Polar Peak has gotten more cracks. Now this might lead up to the first ever event in Season 9. Hopefully we'll have more events and more theories on Season 9, but for now it's just this. So Polar Peak is collapsing. As you can see, the cracks. I'm gonna show you the cracks right now. Just get some things right here, some mats and stuff. So it is having some cracks, and at the bottom layer, the bottom layer has the anyway, sorry about that, I had to do something. The bottom layer has a cave type of a tunnel, and quite frequently things are happening, and this is definitely I'm 999% sure that this is definitely will be included in Season 9 storyline, because what they're doing is, I'll show you guys now. I got max food and max all that. Alright, so let's go down here. Yeet. As you can see, this is Polar Peak, and it's starting to crack. If you guys can see that, look, it has huge cracks, and it is releasing air out of the cave. So that means the Polar Peak, the iceberg itself, is hollow from the inside. And what could be existing inside there? Well, what was the biggest meme and controversy in Season 7? Dragon eggs. Every single time, I think that every single time that sound comes and the thing flies, what actually happens? You see that, guys? You see that? Whenever that happens, I feel like a baby or something is either flying or getting born or something like that, because dragon eggs usually take a long time to hatch. They're not like any like chicken eggs. They'll take like 3 days to hatch or something. No. They'll take a long time to hatch. So I'm guessing by the time of week 5 or week 6, some event is gonna happen in here. Or maybe this could be the event for season what you call it, season 10. Just kind of dumb, like kind of like memeing it basically. I want like more events in season 9. Though if there are more events, and by the way guys, I have information on collaborations as well, so stay tuned. This video is gonna be popping, guys. This video, I'm telling you, is gonna be popping. One second, let me just get what can I, oh my god. Wait, I'm pressing the edit key, it's not editing. Wait, this edits. There you go. Why is it not editing? Alright. So, for now, we know that Polar Peak over here, Polar Peak. Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. There is something inside Polar Peak. And I wonder what the Ice King is thinking about it, sitting in his own castle. I bet he should hear all of this since the Ice King is not dead yet. People in season 8, a few people thought that Ice King got trapped in the volcano. Like since Ice King like trapped Fire King in this castle. Fire King took his revenge and put him back all the back in his volcano. That is not the case, guys. That is not the case. What happened is the Fire King has lost his home, so I don't know anything about him. He's probably got, and there are little Easter eggs like the Rockhome family over there, and there's like a new rocket ship. Where is it? It's like a, oh yeah, there it is. You guys see it? It's right there. It's a rocket ship. Alright, back to the Polar Peak, no discussing. So Fire King has lost his home. I don't know what he's gonna do now. The government has taken over the volcano. They have, now they're using it for plasma energy, and the Polar Peak strives to get out. What happened is, at the beginning of season 7, why didn't this happen? Why did this event not happen at the beginning of season 7? You might be asking. The reason because this did not happen was because of the crack. The first ever meteor at the ending of season 8, when Tilted got destroyed and Retail Row got destroyed, volcano erupted, and the first ever meteor that flied through the air and landed right here and hit Polar Peak, and it started, and then it made a crack, a little crack, like a size of, you see that crack right there? It made a size of that, like of that crack, and then it basically, we know that the thing is hollow from the inside. So the thing, whatever a reptile or whatever animal, probably is going to be an animal. What he did, he took the advantage of this and used it so he could break out of the Polar Peak. Now, I think all of this is gonna happen. Like this Polar Peak is gonna break in about like week 6, and the week 3 is out. So we need to wait 3 weeks more for this thing to hatch. So who's excited, guys? Who is excited? I am sure I am excited, bro. Whew. So this is also known as the cactus event. No one clip that. Just don't clip that, please. Please do not clip what I just said. Cactus, yeah, cactus event. This is a part of a cactus event. Basically, what cactus event? I don't know what it means. Probably something to do with animals. I'm pretty sure it's an animal inside this hollow place. I feel like the dragon eggs, for example. Let me just fly over to this. Okay. All right, that was bad. Oh, can I make it though? Ooh, that rumbles. Alright, so let's go check. As we know, in season 7 there was a controversy about the dragon eggs. Now we know that I don't know where the dragon eggs are. I've not checked yet. So let's go. Let's go explore what's with the dragon eggs. Are they still there? Or if they are removed from the area that they were, that means we have a 50 chance of, oh god, isn't this, oh god, okay, it's right here. So we have a 50% chance that, actually 60% chance that it's gonna happen. 60% chance that the dragon eggs, this is where the dragon used to be. Dragon eggs, 1 was there, 2 was there, and 3 was here. We have 60% chance that it's gonna happen. The dragon eggs. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. and there's no denying it. It's gonna happen, guys. There's no denying it. So, what do we find that? We find that we have 60% chance that this will have any reptile, and 100, like at least 90% chance that it will have 90% chance that it will have a reptile or an animal, and 60% chance that it's going to be a dragon. Because look at it, it's rumbling, it's crying to get out. It has to be a dragon, guys. Like, we know that it's been a long time since, like, you know, all the things that happened. This was back in season 7, guys. I'm not joking. This was all the way back in season 7. This happened all the way back in season 7. And what did we get from it? Well, we just got an iceberg and this big area with ice, and Greasy Grove unfortunately got iced under, and it got snowed. And yeah, we'll talk about Greasy Grove in a minute, but let's go back to this. We know that the Ice King was really angry at the Fire King, so the Fire King escaped and made his own base over there. Now his base destroyed. I don't know anything about him, any information about him, but we do know that the Polar Peak event is still gonna happen, and it's going to be 90%, probably 60% a dragon and 90% an animal. So, what do you guys think? Please comment down below, or comment in my stream if you guys like, you know, watching again. I mean, you cannot comment in the stream, but whatever, guys. What do you think is gonna happen? What will be the next step of this? I'm thinking, you see that part right there, guys. You see that part right there. You see that little part? That ice is different from any ice on the whole iceberg. That ice is so clear. That means it has less salt in it. All this is salt and water, but that is right there. That's just salt. There's no water. It's just salt. So, I'm thinking there's going to be an event where this is just an idea, guys. Don't take it seriously. It's just an idea. Like, it could not be it. It could be it. I don't know. But this is a pretty sick idea, though. So, I feel what's gonna happen in season at like week 6 or week 7. What's gonna happen? They're gonna give us a timer on YouTube. They're gonna on Fortnite. They're gonna go to their Twitter and be like, hey guys, you wanna know what's happening? No, they'll just be like timer, and like we'll be like, what is this timer? What is this timer? They just tweet timing, and all of us, I bet so many people. Well, I want to do this. I want 16 people in my party. And what I want to do is each one of them will join my game. Everybody will come to the Polar Peak. All of us will make a big base standing right over there. And as soon as the timer ends, this thing will have health right here. You see this, guys? Yeah, that thing will have health. That clear glass. It's really clear. It's like a cave under it. But that thing is gonna have a timer, a kind of it wants to get out, guys. It wants to get out. So that will have like a countdown, and all of us will go and pickaxe it, keep pickaxing it until it breaks down. This will happen worldwide. This is just an idea, guys. Don't take it seriously. Come on, guys. It's just an idea. Fortnite, if you're watching the stream, I mean, why would they watch my stream? Like, nobody watches me, but I still make uploads. I mean, there's a few people that, you know, gives me hope, and yeah. So let's now talk about theories. What could happen after the event? That was just at the event, like what was happening right now. Let's talk what's after going on. So this is another theory, guys. All of us would mind the thing, and what would happen? This right here, the base part is always a part. If you remove the base part of anything, for example. You see this, guys, right there? You see right there? I'm gonna remove the base part of this. Alright, give me time. It's so hard getting this today, okay? Okay, let me just remove that as well. As you saw, I broke the base part and I broke the up part. And it's all clumbering down. So anything, if you break the base part of a tree, a tree will fall down from the above. If you break a base part, like for example, oh no, wait, is there ground below me? Yep, 100%. All right, let me just go back up there. I was dumb. All right, let me just. So as you can see, base part, do that, gets destroyed. Anything with base part, destroying it will destroy the whole structure from the above. Now, Polar Peak over here has a base part now, a weak spot. If we break this, the whole Polar Peak will literally break down with the cracks helping it to break down. Possibly the end of the castle. Castle is literally on this tippy top of kind of thing, and if this whole part falls, this will have no support and that will fall as well. So, but another theory is on the side of this other mountain, on if you go here, Polar Peak, as you can see, this is the part which is gonna get destroyed, but it's gonna be here. This part is gonna still remain. These houses and everything are gonna still remain, but this. So, basically, it's trying to get out, guys. It is. It's trying its best. It's pretty cool. I like it. Unless it's like, I'm telling you guys, we have a 90% chance it has to be an animal, because the other 10% could be Ice King do like an experiment, or trying to blow up the world, or we have seen Ice King trying to take over Fortnite once with the storm event. You remember when Ice King was in that ball up there, and then he broke out, and then he made all the place. Yeah, that event basically. So, unless that is happening, I don't think that's going to be the chances. I mean, if it's the experiment thing, I'm going to be a little disappointed, you know. It's not an animal. We all thought, oh my god, it is the thing. It is dragons, season 10 dragons, woo! But Fortnite is just like, nope, it's just science, and everybody becomes sad. But oh Jesus. But we have an idea. We all have an idea that it is going to be a dragon, which is quite understandable, because all the things, all the similarities. All right, thank you, God. Finally. All right. So yes, all the similarities that says that this is going to be a dragon. We all know what's gonna happen, guys. Alright, so after this event is over, the iceberg is gonna fall down, of course, and now we come to the next theory. What happens when the iceberg falls? As you can see, what went down when season 7 came out, some locations were non-existent. That means maybe they got removed from the game, or maybe they're just, you know, removed. Like, in season 7, we saw the rise of the block. Season 6, the block was risky reels, and then season 7 they changed it to the block. So that was gone. And in season 7, what else was gone? Yes, Flesh Factory was gone, which now is Sports Flights. What else was gone? And the main thing that we all love, guys, the OG, very OG, season 6 only. It was only there till season 6. Very OG spot. It's been there from season 1. Greasy Grove. This place is Greasy Grove. And when the season 7 came out, it went all under ice. And we were sad. Some people were sad, some people went, because, like, tryhards, of course, don't go there. So, like, more people, if people go here, then what's the use of Tilted? So, apparently, that's what this thought, apparently. So, I think that it's gonna crack, and all of this ice is gonna fall down and bring back one of the OG locations, which is itself Greasy Grove. Greasy Grove is very OG, guys. We all know. I just told that like 5 times. I'm stupid. So we know that Greasy Grove is very, very, very OG. Like this is very OG, and it is good that we are bringing it back. Like, who cares about fucking Flush Factory? No one went there. Like, bruh, get a life. So, I think it's gonna come back. I think Greasy Grove is back. If it does come back, I'm gonna be happy and I'm gonna land there. But if it doesn't, I'm just gonna be a little salty and sad, you know. But it's all good. It's all good. So, comment down below, guys, what's your theories and you know, like things that you can explain to us, because that's what I'm having right now. I'm thinking that it's gonna happen. That event. It wants to get out, guys, but we know. So this is not just the end of the stream, guys. I will go in some duos and some squads and be like, hey guys, what's up? What do you think? And then it'll go to Polar Peak or either this place, the Greasy Grove, and I'll tell them like what's gonna happen in or what's gonna happen when what's gonna happen with this the location. And 2 things, they probably won't care, or they just say something, I don't know, something sensible, or I don't know. So we're gonna check that out, and that's all I have to tell you. Maybe it's gonna come back. Maybe Greasy Grove is gonna come back, the OG location, and I feel like the Rocket has to do something with all of this. I don't know. I have that feeling. Like I don't know. Like, Fortnite always like you know brings surprises that we don't even need in the game, but they still bring it, and somehow they bring it back. So, you guys see the rocket? Let's go to the rocket. Let's go all the way to the rocket. Now, let's talk about the rocket first. Now, this rocket in season 7. Season 4. Yeah, season 4. This part came out, which was a huge chair. It's literally a chair, like a normal chair that you can sit on. And then what happened is this huge chair was then turned in season 7 to a sledge. Like, you could literally sit on the sledge. Now you could like loot on the sledge, and now in season 9 it has changed to a rocket. Now I'm guessing this rocket right here is gonna do 2 things. As we know, the government, which is ag pressure plant. Let's just go there. What? Okay, you lose all your loot. Did not know that. Alright. So let me just mark where this is. So, the pressure plant, let's talk about that. Alright, let's talk about a little bit backstory of the pressure plant before we do this. In season 7, what happened was Polar Peak, when the Ice King went away from the... If you guys want to know what the whole story of the whole map, like everything, what from the start of the storyline, like from season 3 to season 9, then you guys might have to check out another video, because like I can't explain that much. That's hard. But if you guys if you get like 2 likes, then I'll explain the whole storyline of what's happening till season 3, season 9 up to now. So let's talk about old nation of pressure plant. In season 7, the Ice King and the Fire King were the main characters of the story. And the story got a little bit popular. A lot of people liked the story, like, you know how Fortnite brought like 2 awesome characters to the game, and people were happy. And then what happened is the Fire King escaped from the Ice King, who trapped him in his basement. And in the season 7, when it started to melt, the parts of Polar Peak started to melt. It started melting the ice underneath it. So what basically happened is that Ice King broke out, basically. Ice King, with the meltation of it, he used this advantage against the melting part, and he broke out. And people gone mad. They're like, how? And people said that This could be a new event, like Ice King versus Fire King. Well, we all know that was not the case. Some people thought Ice King versus Fire King coming soon, yeah! And that was not the case. Absolutely not the case. So, what happened? The Fire King broke out, and the Ice King was a little bit mad. At the end of Season 7, what happened is the Ice King, what he did was three entities, I should say. Now, what do you mean by entities? There are 5 entities on the map. Very, very, very important entities and part of the storyline. All the storyline from season 1 to season 3 to season 9. Very important. 5 entities. So, first we have this. This is one entity, which is fire. Second entity is the tropical forest around it. Third entity is water. Fourth entity is nature, which is all including everything: Pleasant Park, Tilted, Dusty Divot. Fourth entity is the desert. Fifth entity is snow biome. Now, all these 5 entities make up Fortnite Season 9. Without these 5 entities, we didn't know what was going to happen. Fortnite was screwed, failed on operation, or they would say something like that. But that's not the case. These things made Fortnite popular. These are the things that made Fortnite bright again. So these 5 entities on the map were really crucial, as I told you this like 3 times now. Now let's stop that and let's come back to this part. This is the pressure plant. Now, in season 7, we had this. In season 7, when the Ice King broke out, the Fire King, came. The Fire King established his base over here, which doesn't seem to be a nice base. Well, it was a different one in season 8. This was the main location that everybody loved in season 8. The volcano. This was literally a volcano. A volcano. Yes, when I say that, I'm not clickbaiting. A volcano. I mean, you guys can check videos out about that. This is a volcano. This is literally a volcano. Volcano right here. Wait. What the? How is that standing? Excuse me, sir. You cannot do that. Excuse me. That's against. No. What the? Nani. Alright, anyway. So, this volcano got broken down by the government, I'm guessing. And what they did, they're starting to establish their own base in the volcano. After the volcano erupted, a huge amount of dust and rocks and particles came up on the surface, on the mid layer, and blocked the volcano basically. So this volcano is literally blocked by all the dust, crust, and everything. So you cannot mine it, unfortunately. Fortnite won't let us do that. So they thought it was a good idea to preserve energy for later uses. So what they did is establish the base over here. This is the government. All of this is the government. And that part right there, I don't think it caught on the dust and particles, since it's like surged to the volcano. So what the government is basically doing, they're taking these pipes, extracting energy, is also known as plasma energy, from the top of this, extracting it and making it into a type of radiation energy, or it could be any others, or like radiation, or maybe could be like liquid, or probably solid. I don't think it's going to be solid. I think it's going to be liquid, because it's really hard changing the type of matter, because you have to change the type of atom and all of that. But we're not scientists, right? So let's just concentrate. So this, they made this, and this is also a very, very important part. I think what's going to happen, this next scenario, they're going to take the plasma energy, since they have made this base up, the 2 most important entities, fire and ice, fight against each other. Now we know who wins in this battle, fire and ice. Fire basically wins, because if you put, there's the ice and you just put fire on it, it basically fire wins because it melts down the ice. But if in the case of water, which is here, in case of water, water wins. I mean, if they both combine, they make a cobblestones and stones like that. But let's just concentrate. So, ice and fire, the two most opposite entities looking over. This, I think, what the government is trying to do. They're extracting plasma energy from there. They knew it was gonna happen. They knew. Let's go to Loot Lake. This is one of the most important, very important areas. This area is being like one of the most important since season 5. This area was so important from season 5 till now, season 9. It's still important. Look at the llama chilling over there. You guys see that? See that on top of that? Yeah. That's for a later talk. Anyway. So, back to the discussion. Well, oh my god, my microphone just fell. Oh my goodness. Alright, fine, that's good. Alright. So let's go back all the way to the loot lake by the slipstream, and there's a challenge as well, like escape the slipstream and kill someone within 10 seconds. It's kind of booty. It's kind of a dumb challenge, not gonna lie. I think you have to do it once. If you have to do it like 3 times, that's so sad, guys. Hit that like button, guys, if you think this is a nice stream. Hit that like button for my foot. Alright. So as you can see, all of this is Loot Lake, and this was not Loot Lake before. Loot Lake was one of the worst spots on the map to go. It is in the middle near Tilted Towers, and it's the worst spot to land. And why? Because before Loot Lake doesn't look like this. Before Loot Lake was the whole thing was covered with water. None of this was part. None of that, none of these mountains, no. Nothing. It was all watery. Everything was covered in water. And in the middle of Loot Lake, there was one house and 3 boats around it. The boats had chests in them, and the middle house had a few chests and stuff like that. So, season 5, what happened? The cube came and it took over Loot Lake. And season 6, the Loot Lake, what happened? It rose from the ground, went up, traveled around the map, placing some runes, gathering the energy. So yeah, I'm telling you guys the storyline of season 5. It'll just take so long. So, what happened? That they did that. They came back, they settled under the ground, and the cube died. Unfortunately, Kevin the cube, unfortunately, did not make it. He died. Everybody was sad. Basically, yeah. So after that happened, after what the terrible tragic what happened is what they call it, everybody started thinking of like Loot Lake is done. That was so big. That was such a big event. Nothing more than Loot Lake and stuff like that. They were wrong. There were so many wrong levels of that. Some people actually believed like they had still to do with Loot Lake. Some people are just like, nah, nothing there to do with Loot Lake. Just leave it alone. What's the use? Like, there's nothing that's gonna be there. And well, I did not believe that. Like, I thought for like a few seconds, I was like, wait, really? Is it over? Is it all over? And guess what? It is not. Loot Lake over here was, oh my god. After season 5, Loot Lake became, if you just cover this ground up, like you see this metal base and that, if you remove all of that, and if you just cover all of this metal part with this grass, and like in the middle there were like cube stones and everything. So in season 8, there were diggers going around the map. For example, there was a digging site right here actually. Wait, where was it again? There are a couple of digging sites. Like there was a digging site right here, as you can see, like right here. That's a digging site, and there are 3 digging sites. One there, and there was one right here, as you can see. Right there, yeah, as you can see, look at that barricades and stuff like that. That's the digging site, and basically what happens? All of these workers gathered from Paradise Palms, where they have another base. From Snobby Shores, they got another base, and from this right here, from the villain base, the whole team all the way gathered upon Loot Lake gathered all the way around Loot Lake's middle part and mined, and this is what they got. This is what they mined. This was basically lots of people thought this was going to be a spaceship, a season 9 aliens, yay! And I was like, I don't think Fortnite is gonna go that hard. Like, Fortnite is always a game to, like, that you can count that it's going to be neither fun and neither, like, dumb. Like, it couldn't be like, oh my goodness, this game is so trash. I mean, people say that when they die. Like, I even said that sometimes, but, like, you know, never ever a season have upsetted us. For example, I'll show you many. Like, season 5, people thought the skins were awesome, and in season 6, it went down a little bit, but still skins and the place was awesome. Like, the map was awesome. In season 7, the map was sick. The skins were not much, but the map was pretty cool. Season 8, map was sick. Like, 2 new locations, Laser Lagoon and Pressure Plant. The Sunny Steps as well. That's 3 locations. And then in season 9, we have more locations, like Neo Tilted and Mega Mall. So basically, what is happening over here? The level of skins are going down. From the best skins, like in season 4, everybody was like, "Oh my god, this skin is so cool! Oh my goodness! Oh my god, it's so cool! It's so cool! It's so awesome!" And then it went down to where it's like, it's okay. Like, all the tier 100s from like season 7, no. See, from season 7, the tier 100s came down a little bit. So, from season 7 to season 9, the tier 100s have not been accepted as the best, but have been accepted. That's what matters, guys. Have been accepted. That these are some good skins, and we can put them to later use. So, sorry, I broke my permit. What happened in Loot Lake? This is a very main location over here. Mostly this and this, like, main location was storyline. The things that have changed, this was not actually, no one meant this, no one went to this part. It was a Flush Factory. There was literally boring places to go. No one went there. And here in season 4, it was Marcy Meyer, and then now it's Paradise Palms. This was the thingy, the Flush Factory that no one went to, so they changed that to where it was Flush Factory and Greasy Grove, so they changed that to where it was so many other locations like Shifty Shafts. And Shifty Shafts was there at that time, but now it's covered in snow, so it's pretty cool. Happy Hamlet, Frosty Flies, and Polar Peak. These are 3 new locations. And then this part also changed 3 new locations again: Lazy Lagoon, Pressure Plant, and Sunny Steps. So again, guys, this was the main location right here. So much stuff to do with Loot Lake, like so much talking to do with Loot Lake. But for now, I'm just gonna concentrate on what we need to talk about. So, what I think is gonna happen, the government over there, all the way over there in Pressure Plant, is extracting energy from the plasma energy, which I think they're creating into a liquid probably. And inside the vault, you can guys go search on YouTube, event. I see so many like uploads on like the volcano exploding and the vault opening and the voting session and all that. This dimension, this is a dimension. It's the people call this dimension the in between. That means that it's between 2 realms. It's between our realm and it's between the ground realm. So it's between both of them. So they called it the in between. So what government is doing? They place the pipe that takes the energy from the in between, carries that energy, passes it on all the way to the new location, which is Neo Tilted. Now, I believe that all this power is powering that. But what happens when it gets overpowered? Of course, the in-between is formed by the Kevin the Cube. That's the first time that we went to the in-between. This is the second time. It's a pretty cool layer, and I also think what was gonna happen is this pipe, when it gets overloaded, half of its energy is supplied to the government. Now, this energy is radiational. That means it is gas form. That energy in Pressure Plant is liquid form. And now we need one more thing: energy, which is solid form. And that's Polar Peak. Let's head to Polar Peak, guys. Let's go back to the main place that we always wanted to see. It is so hard to believe that the government is taking all this energy. Now, to make solid energy, you need to, first of all, learn how about atoms and molecules and basic structure, building blocks of matter. I know I'm a nerd, I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry I'm doing this to you. Anyway, so what you need to do basically to extract solid energy is that breaking the ice, and as soon as the ice breaks, you need a lot of energy first of all to break the ice. And as soon as the ice breaks, there's this new thing where atoms split, and the nucleus of an atom, the atom's nucleus, it gets energy supplied as soon as it gets split. So within a nanosecond, as soon as it gets split, it gives out energy. Now this energy is in the form of solid, since this is that, but I think that's not the case. What they're trying to do to get this energy, first of all, breaking an iceberg is not easy. The largest ship in the world, Titanic, just crossed over and it just got a scratch from the freaking iceberg and it went deep down below the ocean sea. So I think what they're doing, they're extracting energy from there, from the pressure plant, and from the Loot Lake, and using the energy to destroy this. This energy is really hard because solid has molecules joined really hard. It's like atoms and molecules are indestructible, but they can be extracted. So I think this is why they're doing it, because this is the future. We need energy, so we need lots of energy. So what they're doing is taking the rest of the energy and probably gonna blow it up in this massive explosion. And this is scenario 2, or it could be a dragon underneath there. It could just go. What they're doing is basically charging the polar peaks so they could do this. Now, as we know from our experiments, I guess you can call them, we know that Polar Peak was Ice King's base and all that. Now, if that falls, two things could happen. Either that's the case of the government, or there's a dragon inside. Or that's just because of the meteor. The meteor hit it, and now there's some like fluctuations in space and time, and I don't know, because probably not gonna happen. What I just said about fluctuations in space and time, not gonna happen, because Fortnite will not go that hard on the season 7 thing. So I believe that there's a dragon inside, and it's just gonna break this thing open where Greasy Dwarf smashes and becomes what it used to be. And the second scenario is where governments gather the energy and use it to get solid energy. And this rocket over here, I believe that rocket is just a prototype. This rocket, I think what they're doing, this is the scenario 3. They take the energy from the pressure plant, and no one is taking energy from the pressure plant. It's only the government. So what they're taking the energy from the pressure plant, bringing it all the way over here to this rocket. This is just a prototype. This is what it's gonna look like, but I believe that it's gonna be a base at the end. Like I believe week 8, week 9, it's gonna build up to being a big base, and like a base, and the rocket is gonna be finally made, and it's gonna be launched in the air, where it goes at least 10,000 meters above the sky and comes down with fastest sound, blows up Polar Peak, destroys this part. As soon as that happens, the government will take that thing and use it to its energy base. So I think that's what's gonna happen in this scenario. The government is basically gonna extract the solid energy, and once they get all 3 energies, they are basically more powerful than the whole Fortnite community. Because energy, even we don't like our energy, we spend it all day. Energy is spending all day. There are different types of energy as well, but this is the main, like, this is so important. Polar Peak is now one of the most important locations. I mean, in season 7, Polar Peak was one of the important locations, since like most of them revolves around it, like, you know, things with the Ice King, Fire King, and all that. So I believe something is gonna happen in Polar Peak that is never happened in a game before, in a storyline before. It's gonna crabble. I know it. It's gonna do it. No one resists. If this is true, if the Fire King doesn't know about this, it will be really surprising to me, not gonna lie. But if he does know about this, then he has two problems. First problem, that he has trapped the Fire King, which now has lost his home due to the government. And the second problem is that if he knew about this, that if there is a dragon and he knew about this, he needs to pay the dragon itself. So, two things could happen again. The dragon could literally betray him and literally be team up with the Fire King, and then they'll take the whole thing down. Or the dragon will not listen to any one of their like, you know, stuff, and they'll just be like dead. They'll just kill both of them. So the hero ending will end. So guys, again, I'm telling you guys, like, please comment down below what your theories are. These are the theories for now going in my head. I feel like the most like, you know, this event that's gonna happen is called the Cactus event. So I'm probably thinking of like a dragon and stuff like that. Maybe maybe I have a lot of theories, guys, but let's not quit creative and let's go and ask people in duos and if they have any mics. Like, I get so unlucky with people. Like, I get so unlucky with people having mics. Like, I played like 14 squad games, and every game no one had a mic. So yeah, it's trying. It wants to get out. All right. So that's all what I needed to tell you guys. This is going to be a big event, guys. This is going to be a big event. So we have high explosives. So let's play that fill. And let's play it on Europe servers, since like on my servers, like literally no one has a mic, and on top of that there are different languages, and like I have really low chance of getting like an English guys in the party. So yeah, I mean, I do have high ping on Europe, but it's whatever, you know. I have that ping sometimes, so I can handle it. And there are people that I can talk to. So yeah, let's just do this. Alright guys, again, I'm gonna tell you guys, if you guys have not subscribed or not hit that like button, please do. I really need you guys' help. You know, I need you guys to help me get my dream true. I want to get to 100 subscribers this season, or try to get 100 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Whoever does that, I'll be assuring you, thank you so much. And yeah, basically, let's go. Hello? Oh yeah, hold on, I'm in a party. Guys, wait. Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
I have stretch resolution.
Nice, me too, bro. Let's go here, let's go here.
Oh. Riding on a horse.
What do you think? What do you guys think about the Polar Peak event?
We're just gonna fall on frozen lake.
Okay. Do you have any other theories, like what's maybe inside it, or you know what's happening?
I think the only thing that's good about it. So there's one thing good about it and one thing bad about it. So Greasy's gonna come back, but Polar's gonna go. That's the thing.
Do you like that? Do you like Polar Peak going away?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really
But
like it anyway.
it's such an OG location going away. Don't you feel a little bit salty or something like
You
that?
know. I really hope Greasy Grove comes back.
Same, dude. So what do you think? What do you think is inside of it? Like, you know, how is it gonna fall? There's like voices coming out of it, and there's
Yeah, it's moaning, isn't it?
there are voices. There are actual voices coming out of the thing. There are actual voices coming out of Polar Peak, and it's breaking. And there's a bass part. So what do you think is happening?
Oh, actual voices.
Yeah, actual voices. When I translated this like into the voice recorder thing, I got this like saying now. Someone is screaming from inside of this Polar Peak. Someone is screaming now.
Hello. Captain.
Yeah.
I've added you as a friend.
Oh, thanks. I'm not playing much since I have to go to sleep.
Okay.
So I'll play this game. Alright, is that fine?
By the way, I can't hear you because you're a bit laggy. But I can hear some words coming up.
Oh yeah, you probably cannot hear me since I'm playing on here, but anyway. So, do you think like any special thing is gonna happen with Polar Peak? Like any special, like, you know, maybe like a I don't know, Polar Peak is gonna get the Ice King is gonna destroy the pressure plant or something like that, or maybe there could be an animal coming out of the thing, maybe a dragon.
Maybe.
What do you think, huh?
I think. Do you know the way in last season 4 when there was a meteor?
Yeah.
I think something with meteors are gonna happen again. I just think it would bring back like the historical stuff of Fortnite.
That's interesting. Very interesting. So, like, when season 7 came out, what was your favorite location to go? Like, were you excited about Polar Peak, or were you like, nah, I don't like that?
Obviously I was going like then, but now so loads of people do still go to Polar Peak though. Well, I don't really like it, but do you know the way you like something at the start, but then it gets dead old and you don't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you know the Reaper skin? I loved that when I got it, but now it's not the best skin ever.
Really?
Well,
so, what if your theory is right? What if your theory is right? What if that falls on the Greasy Grove and it comes back? But what if something else happens? Like, do you have any ideas on something else happening?
not really, but my ping is dead high. Hello.
This guy's so No! How did you die? No!
I'll be back now.
Okay.
Remember I've sent you a...
Yeah, you send me a friend request, yeah.
Running on a horse.
No, Joe's penalty, no. How many people are there? Oh, you're in Mega Mall. I'm coming,
I'm
don't
very...
worry. Hello?
Me.
Hello? Bro, these people were cute AF. I don't know what Joe's purpose was, but that guy was so cute, bro. Bruh, why you gotta die? Why you gotta do like that, huh? You guys are evil people, man. You guys are evil people. Hello? RPG? GG, bruh. That was a good game. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Wow, that kid is smart as. Damn. Okay, alright, alright. I'm gonna try to get one of my friends in the game, like, I don't know if he's playing or not. Probably is, just don't wanna join me. Oh, he's online, but he's playing creative, I think. Let's see if it invites me. Wait, I'll go. 1 second, guys. Can you guys wait for like a few seconds? And then we'll do the same thing again, bro. I want to meet a kid who's like a nerd and he, you know, he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like these kids are so cute, but they're like a little bit off. You know. I was asking him like, do you have any other theories? And he's like, join my man. He's telling I know, and then please join, please join. One second, I'll try to bring one of my other friends into the party. He's like one of my old friends. Yeah. Nobody's joining me as a friend. I'm alone. Are you alone? Are you deaf? No, I'm not deaf. Anyway. I don't think no one is gonna join the party. I'm alone, guys. Please help, guys. Help. Help me. Help me. Nigga. Should not be swearing, but it's 2019. Like, who cares? Like, what's up? Alright. Little kids, bro. Little kids. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Let's go polar. Let's go polar. Man, what the hell, guys? Why are we splitting up? Oh my god, that's a lot of people. No. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. Let's go. Everybody go down there. Nope. Do not go there. I repeat, do not go there. Too many people. Going down here. That house is mine. Actually, no one has a mic, man. Come on. Come on, there's not even testing in. Come on, man. Come on. I gotta do that. Here we go again. No. Watch out. Hey, let's go. Got him. Bruh. Hey, let's go. Got both of them. I mean, I did hurt a little bit. Green RPG. Oh, quad. Hey, those are bad. Uh-oh. Our friend died. That's great. Bruh. How many people are there? Sam, how many people are there? No. Where is he? Who just got knocked? Wait, what? Wait. Oh, he was all the way in Salty, man. Come on. Guys, don't split up like that. Whoa. Like guys outside of my house is literally, it's like literally it's doing the thing. It's lightning balls. Literally, like Pikachu is using lightning balls right now. There's thunderballs everywhere. And the zone is coming in. And the zone is on its way. Let's see if someone. Of course they didn't lose this place. Alright. Oh. Eh. Where's our friend? Where is he? Oh, he's there, okay. He's there right there, guys. I'm gonna camp up on top of here, you know, do some weird stuff. Grab some materials if possible. Now you can stand still all we want because like we don't have snipers in this game except from uh-oh, both are in this game. Hi guys, my name is Lockdown. Today we will be mining Minecraft. Mining away. We got no and I'm like, oh my god, Fortnite is doo-doo. What can I do? So bad. Oh no, Fortnite is suing me. Oh no. Oh no. What am I talking about? What are you talking about? Alright. This mining, so I have 183 metals just by mining it all. I did it. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Start from the bottom, now the whole team here. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Start from the bottom, now the whole team here. Copyrighted. Alright. Can I break this? Oh my god, I can break this. That's pretty cool. See ya later, alligator. Hey, what you doing, brother? Oh, he's coming. Slowly but surely. Oh no, people incoming. I'm just kidding, that was me. Thanks, guys. I got fucked up. Where's my area right here? Oh! That was cool. I have 300 nickel mining the whole place. Bro, can you give me some rocket ammo? I have one. Rocket, do you have rocket ammo, brother? DNF. Oh. Bruh, we're driftboard, there's a driftboard. Alright, driftboard. Look at this guy. What are you doing? What is your life? Oh! Holy, okay, that was crazy. Oh my god, guys, that was so crazy. Holy doodly doo. So I'm gonna invite a friend. He's not gonna play Fortnite, but he's playing Apex, so he'll be with us. You know, he'll do commentating and stuff like that. So Let me just message him if he wants to play. Please, please, play. Please, brother. And of course, he just went online. A moment ago. Last online, a moment ago, guys. A moment ago. Wow. A moment ago. That's so sad, guys. Hit that like button, guys, but then it's sad. Oh. 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 Bro, claw is so weird. Like, I'm gonna switch the game chat. Hello? Anyone got a mic? Hello? No, let's go Polar Peak. Let's go Polar Peak. No. Let's go Polar. Come on, man. Why are you gonna jump out, man? Come on. Wait. Ali as well? Come on, man. Why did I do that? Look, you guys are gonna die. You know that. You guys are gonna die. You guys are gonna die. So, yeah. Yeah. To get out, guys. It wants to. Alright, I don't know why people know mics. So. Any chest. I feel like there's a chest. Yep, and I told you, bro. Shouldn't have went there. Alright, so I switched to game chat, man. I'm getting lobbies without, like, I'm getting lobbies with these people, and Ali7169 just died. I'm so sad, guys. Hit that like button if you think that's sad. I think that is sad, so I think I'm gonna hit that like button. I mean, I think I can like my own posts. Oh, there's a guy in here. He was up there? What? I didn't even hear him. What the heck, man? GG. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it. I'll call it a day now. So thank you guys for watching. It was a lot of fun talking with you guys about the Polar Peak event and theories that it could happen, and it's just awesome. It's really nice talking with you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.